हाय हेलो हाउ आर यू कैसे हैं बच्चों नाउ टुडे वी विल स्टार्ट काइंड्स ऑफ फ्रैक्शन ओके फर्स्ट आई एक्सप्लेन यू द like fraction and unlike fraction is like fraction like fractions with the same denominators are called like fraction. Fractions with the same denominator that is are called like fraction. The same denominator. The unlike fraction. First, I will explain the meaning of this. Unlike fraction, different denominator. Now, children, it's clear to you. In like fraction, it means the same denominator. In unlike fraction, the different denominators. Like fraction में बेटा same denominators होते हैं. अब आपको denominators तो पता है, that is below the line. Like fraction. The example of like fraction is 2/3, 1/3, 4/3. These are all the examples of like fractions. Clear? One more example, that is 2/18, 3/18, 6/18, then 9/18. These two examples of like fraction. Here you see all the denominators are same. ये एग्जाम्पल आप देखेंगे तो यहाँ क्या देखेंगे, इनका डिनोमिनेटर क्या है, सेम. क्लियर? तो ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस टू टर्म्स, लाइक फ्रैक्शन एंड अनलाइक फ्रैक्शन. ये हर बच्चे को क्लियर हो गया, द लाइक फ्रैक्शन एंड अनलाइक फ्रैक्शन. नाउ चिल्ड्रन, द नेक्स्ट टू, दैट इज द proper and improper fraction. After like and unlike fraction, I explain you proper and improper fraction. Now first I explain the proper fraction. Proper fractions, fractions whose numerator is less than the denominator are called proper fraction. Again I repeat, fractions whose numerator is less than the denominator. Fractions whose numerator is less than the denominator are called proper fraction. Students, this is the definition of proper fraction. For example, 3/9, 2/5, 6 ये फ्रैक्शन वो फ्रैक्शन कहलाता है जिसका न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर से छोटा होता है. It's clear? Now the next is improper fraction. The improper fractions are the fractions whose numerator is greater than or equals to the denominator are called improper fraction. Now I write the definition of improper fraction. Fractions whose numerator is greater than or equals to the denominator are called improper fraction. For example, 12 upon 8, 11 upon 9, 3 upon 2. These are all the examples of improper fraction, and 15 upon 50. Here you see the numerator is greater than the denominator or equals to the denominator. That's why I define this improper fractions whose numerator is greater than or equals to the denominator are called improper fraction. Is it clear? Now students, the next is the unit fraction. Now the unit fractions are the fraction whose numerator is equals to 1. Now the unit fraction. Again I define the unit fraction. Fractions with numerator 1 are called unit fraction. Fractions with numerator 1 are called unit fraction. For example, 1 upon 4, 1 upon 6, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 2, all are the examples of unit fraction. बच्चों, यूनिट फ्रैक्शन वो फ्रैक्शन होता है जिसका न्यूमरेटर 1 होता है. नाउ इज क्लियर लाइक एंड अनलाइक फ्रैक्शंस, unit fraction, proper and improper fractions. Now the next is the mixed fraction. Mixed fraction are those fractions whose the combination of whole and the proper fraction. Now students, the mixed fraction, you see the mixed fraction. Again I define the combination of whole and the proper fraction are called the mixed fraction. Clear? Now I write the definition here. You all write down this definition in your notebook. That is a mixed fraction. Mixed fraction, combination of whole and proper fraction. mixed fraction. Fractions can be expressed as a combination of whole and the proper fraction are called mixed fraction. For example, 1 complete 1 upon 2. This type of fraction we say the mixed fraction. 1 is the whole and 1 upon 2 is the proper fraction. 1 we say whole and 1 upon 2 is the proper fraction. So we can say the combination of these two, the combination of whole and the proper fraction. And we read this in this way, 1 complete 1 upon 2. The next example is 2 complete 3 upon 4. Here 2 is the whole and 3 upon 4 is the proper fraction. So we can say the combination of whole and the proper fraction are called mixed fraction. Clear, students? How you read this? You read this 2 complete 3 upon 4. Now all of you understand all this fraction, that is like fraction, same denominator. Unlike fraction, different denominator. Mixed fraction, the combination of whole and the proper fraction. Unit fraction, the numerator is always equals to 1. Proper fraction, whose numerator is less than the denominator. Then improper fraction, whose numerator is greater than or equals to the denominator. So all of you understand all the definitions. Now students, you write down all the definition in your notebook and learn this definition. Clear? Now all of you open page number 98, activity 4. Question number 1. I read the question from the book. Encircle like fractions. Now here some fractions are given. It is 1 upon 5, 2 upon 7, 7 upon 9, 8 upon 3, 4 upon 7, 1 upon 6, 11 upon 7, and 1 upon 8, and then 3 upon 7. All these fractions are given. Now you encircle the like fraction. इसमें से जो like fraction है उसको आपको क्या करना है? सर्कल बनाना है. Now you see like fraction. I explain the like fraction. Like fraction it means क्या strike होगा आपके माइंड में? That is the same denominator. जिसका denominator same. Now you see this fraction. whose denominators are same. अब हम देखेंगे कि इसमें से किसका सेम है डिनोमिनेटर. देन this fraction and this, all the denominators are 7. इन सब में डिनोमिनेटर्स क्या आ रहा है? 7, जो कि सेम है. एंड सर्कल दिस 2 upon 7, 4 upon 7, 11 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. These all about the question number 1. Now the question number 2. Classify the following fractions as proper or improper fraction. Now students, in question number 2, you just say that fraction is proper और improper. आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना है एंड यू नो अबाउट द प्रॉपर एंड इम्प्रॉपर. आपको डेफिनेशन से क्लियर हो गया कि विच टाइप ऑफ फ्रैक्शन वी से प्रॉपर एंड विच टाइप ऑफ फ्रैक्शन वी से इम्प्रॉपर. दैट इज इन फर्स्ट 3/5. Here you see the numerator is less than the denominator, so this fraction is the proper fraction. We write it here, proper fraction. Now the next one is 56/9. Here you see that is numerator is greater than the denominator. So this fraction is improper fraction. ये किस टाइप का फ्रैक्शन हो जाएगा बच्चों? Improper. Now the C1 that is 8/11. Again you see the numerator is less than the denominator. So this is proper fraction. Now the D part, that is in D 7/5. Here the numerator is greater than the denominator. So this type of fraction is improper fraction. ये कौन से टाइप का फ्रैक्शन हो जाएगा? That is improper fraction. Now the E part, 1/9. Here the numerator is less than the denominator, so this is the proper fraction. ये कौन से टाइप का फ्रैक्शन होगा बच्चों? Proper fraction. Now you see that is one more example I give you. Suppose not given in your book. Suppose 16/16 is given. Then which type of fraction you write it here? That is improper fraction. इस टाइप के फ्रैक्शन को आप क्या लिखेंगे? Improper fraction. आपको बताया था ना कि numerator is greater than or equals to denominator. That is the improper fraction. Now students, question number 1 and question number 1 do in the book and question number 2 F to J part doing homework in notebook. Homework question number 2 F to J part in notebook and question number 1 in book. Clear all of you?